Listening test instructions. The listening test is about 50 minutes. There are 6 parts in listening test. You will have about 6 minutes to listen to each passage and answer the questions. The passage will be played once.
Hey, you look concerned. What's on your mind?
The final exam. I'm not fully prepared yet.
Well, don't worry too much. You still have 3 days.
Yeah, but 3 days will fly past in a wink.
Well, you still have time to cram things in your brain anyway.
Question 1. Why is the man looked worried?
You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once. After each section, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. You will hear the questions only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hello, I'm having trouble with my internet connection. It's been really slow and unreliable lately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's start by diagnosing the issue. Can you tell me if the problem is occurring on all of your devices or just one?
It seems to be happening on all my devices, including my computer, phone, and tablet.
Thanks for letting me know. Have you tried restarting your modem and router?
Yes, I've already done that, but it didn't seem to help.
Okay, let's check a few more things. Can you run a speed test on one of your devices and let me know the results?
Sure, I just ran it, and it's showing a much lower speed than what I'm supposed to get.
Thank you for the information. It seems like there might be a connectivity issue in your area. I'll create a ticket to have a technician investigate further. They will contact you to schedule a visit.
Great.
According to the customer, where is the internet issue occurring? After the customer ran a speed test, what did she find? What is the likely cause of the customer's internet issue, as mentioned in the conversation?
You will hear the second section of the conversation shortly.
Thank you for your assistance. While I wait for the technician, is there anything else I can do to improve my internet connection in the meantime?
Certainly. While waiting for the technician, you can try a few things. Make sure there are no physical obstructions near your router that could interfere with the signal. Also, if you're using Wi-Fi, try to move closer to the router for a stronger connection. If possible, connect your computer directly to the modem using an Ethernet cable for a more stable connection.
I'll give that a try. Anything else I should check?
It's a good idea to run a malware scan on your devices to rule out any potential software issues that might be affecting your connection. Additionally, keep an eye on the modem and router lights for any unusual behavior, as that can provide more information for the technician.
Okay, I'll follow those steps and wait for the technician to reach out.
What is the primary purpose of the customer's call? What can running a malware scan on devices help rule out? How does the technical support representative offer to assist the customer in the future?
You will hear the third section of the conversation shortly.
I appreciate your support. I'll follow these suggestions and keep an eye out for the technician's call. Is there a specific time frame for when they might get in touch?
Typically, our technicians aim to contact customers within 24 to 48 hours to schedule a visit. However, this may vary depending on the current workload. They'll do their best to accommodate your schedule. In the meantime, feel free to reach out to our customer support if you have any updates or more information about the issue.
All right, I'll be patient and wait for their call. Thanks for your patience and assistance today.
You're very welcome. We appreciate your understanding, and we'll work diligently to get your internet back up to speed. If you encounter any more problems or have questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. Have a great day.
You too, have a great day. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye and take care.
What is the main factor that may affect the time frame for technician contact? What should the customer do if they have updates or more information about the issue before the technician's visit?
You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hey, Samantha. I can't believe my birthday is just around the corner. Any thoughts on how we should celebrate?
I know, right? Time flies. I was actually thinking about that today. We should definitely do something special. How about a small gathering at your place with close friends?
That sounds great. I miss hanging out with everyone. Do you think we should have a theme or just a casual get-together?
A theme could be fun. What are you into these days? Maybe we can center it around that.
Well, I've been really getting into retro movies lately, especially 80s classics. How about an 80s movie night? Everyone can come dressed in their best 80s attire.
Oh, I love that idea. It's so nostalgic. We could have some classic 80s snacks like popcorn and Doritos too. And don't forget the neon decorations.
Perfect. It's going to be a blast. Now let's talk gifts. Have any suggestions?
Absolutely. For starters, I've noticed you've been reading a lot lately. How about a collection of your favorite books or a Kindle if you don't have one already?
That's a thoughtful idea. I've been eyeing a Kindle for a while. It would be perfect for my growing e-book collection. Thanks for the suggestion.
You're welcome. And maybe we can all pitch in for a fun movie-themed gift basket with some 80s classics on DVD, a cozy blanket, and some gourmet popcorn.
That sounds amazing. It'll be a gift that keeps on giving, especially since I'll use it for our movie night.
I'm glad you like it. Let's get everyone on board with the plan, and I'll start organizing the decorations and snacks. It's going to be an epic birthday celebration.
Thanks, Samantha. I'm really looking forward to it. You're the best friend ever.
No problem, Nova. It's going to be a blast, and you deserve an awesome birthday celebration.
What theme does Nova propose for her birthday celebration? How does Nova feel about the idea of a small gathering at her place? What is one of the classic 80s snacks mentioned for the party? What type of decorations do Nova and Samantha plan to use for the 80s movie night? What additional gift idea do Nova and Samantha discuss?
You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Good evening. I'm delighted to have you here to discuss our new restaurant menu. We've put a lot of thought and effort into creating a diverse and exciting selection of dishes.
Thank you for having me. I've heard great things about your culinary skills. Tell me, what inspired this new menu?
Well, we wanted to offer something that reflects both local flavors and global influences. We've sourced the freshest ingredients from nearby farms and incorporated international techniques to create a unique fusion. For example, our farm-to-table risotto uses locally grown vegetables with an Italian twist, featuring a creamy, saffron-infused arborio rice.
That sounds intriguing. I noticed you do vegan options as well. How did you approach those?
Yes, we wanted to cater to a wider audience, including vegans. Our mushroom-stuffed bell pepper is a standout. We use a blend of wild mushrooms, quinoa, and fresh herbs, then roast it to perfection. It's served with a velvety roasted red pepper sauce that adds depth to the flavors.
Impressive. Now, I see a chef's special on the menu. Can you tell me more about it?
Of course, our chef's special is a seasonal dish that changes regularly to showcase the best ingredients available. Currently, we have a seared sea bass with citrus beurre blanc. The sea bass is seared to a crispy perfection and served with a delicate citrus-infused butter sauce that balances the richness of the fish.
That sounds divine. How about desserts?
We have a range of delectable desserts, but one that stands out is the chocolate lava cake. It's a classic with a twist, a warm, molten chocolate center served with a scoop of house-made vanilla bean ice cream and a drizzle of raspberry coulis.
I must say, Chef, this menu seems well thought out and exciting. I'm eager to taste these dishes for myself and share my impressions with my readers. Thank you for sharing your inspiration and vision.
It's been a pleasure, and we look forward to serving you tonight. Enjoy your meal.
What is the purpose of the conversation? What inspired the new restaurant menu? Which dish uses locally grown vegetables with an Italian twist? How does the chef approach vegan options? What is the current chef's special dish? Which dessert is described as a classic with a twist?
You will hear a news item once. It is about 1.5 minutes long. Then 5 questions will appear. Choose the best way to complete each statement from the drop-down menu.
In recent years, the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence, AI, has left an indelible mark on the job market, reshaping industries and redefining the nature of work for millions of individuals. AI's impact on employment has been profound and multifaceted, with both positive and negative implications. On one hand, AI has led to significant improvements in efficiency and productivity across various sectors, enabling businesses to automate routine tasks, streamline processes, and enhance decision-making. However, this surge in automation has also raised concerns about the potential displacement of human workers, particularly in roles that involve repetitive and routine tasks. Industries such as manufacturing, logistics, and customer service have seen substantial changes as machines and algorithms take over routine operations. Yet, AI has also created new job opportunities, generating demand for skilled professionals who can develop, implement, and maintain AI systems. The need for data scientists, AI engineers, and machine learning specialists has skyrocketed, highlighting the importance of upskilling and reskilling in a rapidly evolving job market. As AI continues to evolve and integrate into various aspects of our lives, the impact on the job market remains dynamic, and the future of work will require adaptability, creativity, and a willingness to embrace the potential of AI as a complementary tool rather than a replacement for human labor. While concerns about job displacement persist, it is clear that the long-term effects of AI on the job market will depend on our ability to harness its potential for the benefit of both businesses and the workforce.
You will listen to a 2 minutes video. Then 8 questions appear. Choose the best way to answer each question.
The last 2 episodes of Glee have actually been upbeat, make you laugh a little bit, but that is going to change tonight.
The cast will say farewell to Finn Hudson, the character played by Corey Monteith, who died of a drug overdose last July. Ruben Dominguez is live at Marshall Middle School to address tonight's emotional episode with a man who's made it his mission to get youngsters to say no. Ruben.
Yeah, that's right, Jose. The death of Corey Monteith sent shockwaves through the Hollywood community and for the massive fan base of the hit Fox show Glee. When news of the drug overdose spread, a lot of people were just stunned and in disbelief. Today here at Marshall Middle School, a very popular motivational speaker is here. Mr. Gabe Salazar is with us this morning. Gabe's going to talk to these kids today. This is what Gabe does week in and week out across the country. When you go in here in the next hour, when something like this happens, especially in the, a pop star, an actor, somebody as popular as Corey Monteith, is this one of the things that you can use to as an example to these kids? Because they're probably looking at the show and thinking, wow, big-time Hollywood star, he's got everything.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. This was a show that's a worldwide phenomenon. This guy's a teen heartthrob, and everybody knows who he is, but there was still something that was lacking in his life. And so for kids to be able to say, hey, here was the show, and I see this thing, but we don't want them to romanticize it. We also want them to know that there's a reality behind drugs and alcohol. So when we go into schools and we're talking to kids about drug and alcohol prevention, gang prevention, we also want them to know that there's hope. We don't want kids to romanticize this and copycat these situations, but we do want teens and families to use the show tonight as a teaching moment for their kids.
What do you use as a motivational speaker to reach young kids? Because, a lot of times parents, they're having hard times with their kids and they're like, man, I just can't get through to them. How do you do it?
Well, number one, with humor, and secondly, with a chancla is what I would. No, I'm just playing.
Tell everybody what that is.
That's a flip flop in Spanish. Have you ever? Maybe some of our viewers use stilettos, but then that's Child Protective Services. Right. Needless to say, parents are the biggest help in kids, preventing drugs and alcohol use in their life. So we want parents to be engaged. Parents are the first drug test that kids can have. So when parents are involved in their kids' lives and can say, hey, I'm close to you when you come home, I smell you, and I can look at you in the eyes, and are you okay? Are you have red eyes? Are you acting kind of goofy? Now, most teens act goofy all the time, but you know your own kid, and you know when something's not right. And so we want parents to use their gut feeling. If they feel like something's not right, a lot of parents are using drug tests that they can buy at their own, at the local drugstore for about $20 that can test about 5 to 10 different drugs. But, even we tell kids this, we tell parents this, we tell them, who are your friends? Who are in your friend circle? So all parents should know who are your friends, who you're hanging around, what their names are, what their parents are, what schools they go to, even where they live, because that's very important. Secondly, you got to know what's in your kid's room. Right. Like, hey, I know parents that say, well, I don't go in there. It's my kid's privacy. No. Their phones, their technology, their passwords, you should know what's going on in your kid's lives. Because it's the parents that I meet who have lost their kid that say, I wish I would have gotten involved. And lastly, we want parents.
All right, I got to cut you off there real quick, Gabe. Coming up, guys, in the next hour, we're going to go inside the school. Gabe Salazar is taking his message to the student body here at Marshall Middle School.
You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. Then 6 questions will appear. Choose the best way to answer each question from the drop-down menu.
Mental health services for veterans in the United States are an integral component of the broader healthcare system, aimed at addressing the unique and often complex mental health needs of those who have served in the armed forces. While there have been significant improvements in recent years, challenges persist. The Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, plays a central role in providing these services, offering a range of treatment options such as counseling, therapy, and medication management. However, access to care remains a concern, with long wait times and geographical disparities that hinder timely treatment. Moreover, the stigma surrounding mental health issues continues to deter many veterans from seeking help. To combat these issues, various government initiatives and community-based organizations have stepped up to provide support and raise awareness about mental health concerns specific to veterans. The VA, in particular, has expanded telehealth services to improve accessibility, but there is still a pressing need for more mental health professionals and resources. As the nation recognizes the importance of addressing mental health issues among veterans, continued efforts to reduce barriers to care and enhance the quality and availability of mental health services are crucial to ensure the well-being of those who have served their country.